Hey, it's H here, and on today's video we're checking out Harmony 1. This is a Binance chart and on logarithmic scale. I got two counts for you today, one more bullish than the other. Let's check out the one that I think is more probable. So here on 2019, this is where our price data basically starts. We have no price data here. I couldn't find any charts. It could be, but I labeled this as cycle 1, as that is a high point, and here's the lowest point. So I'm basically starting a count from here, but as this is the higher point, this is obviously one of a higher degree than the rest. So this is a pitchfork drawn from cycle 2 end, or the primary 1 start, and drawn to 2 of primary, or primary 2. And as you can see, this all this price data is contained within the outer bounds of this 2, so it still is valid, and I feel like this pitchfork, as long as this keeps the price data, we're fine. Even dropping currently down here almost close to the cycle invalidation, we still might be able to have some kind of reality to this count still. Let's take out the pitchfork for now, and let's check out the waves themselves. So primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Primary 3 with the highest RSI reading can put any kind of bearish divergence here. On 8 hours we can get a RSI divergence here as well, between the 3rd and the 5th, which is good, which supports this count. I've labeled this as WXY into the primary 4th, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, there's no invalidations here. 4 doesn't go into territory of 1. And after this we would be seeking the bigger correction downwards. We're already come down from the all-time high to this peak or low around 63%, and currently at around 55%. That is typically not enough, and as you can see, the cycle invalidation is already down here. So from all-time high down to the cycle invalidation, it's 91%. Typically we can expect 31%, also around 32%, and oh sorry, 38.2. There we go. So this is the this is a fib retracement pulled from cycle 2 to the top of cycle 3, and here's some targets. Typically 14.6% is not used, but it's currently really close to that price action, but I don't really think this will hold. Obviously there is some kind of support here. It's been bouncing off of it. We can take a closer look, for example on the 8 hours. We can see a lot of support here, and if it goes through it, we can see the first wick here, and there's some order blocks definitely here. That might be the saving grace here. For example, maybe around here or here. In any case, the most typical retracement is a 38.2, and after that we can't go much further unless this whole count is invalidated. If that is the case, then we definitely need to look into other options. So let's check out the other count. I'm not going to go too deep in here, as this is a macro count for 1. So this is the secondary count, or alternative, whichever you want to call it. We have the third, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. You could argue 4 would go here even further. This would be just A, B, and some kind of C or WXY, or a triangle of some sorts, but that's too early to tell. Just by placing 4 here, we can get some targets. This is the inverse waveform. Let's take out the rest so we don't get distracted. So this is just the basic inverse for wave 4 retracement, and it's already hit those targets, or one at least. So this is also the target for the other count. Then as 1, let me show you the extension from here. Close to that. So it definitely hits the 1618, which is basically the minimum one you want to hit with wave 3. And remember, this is on fib scale as well. Without fibs it's already hits everything, but with fib scale it's also hit that target for 3, and that is a possibility that it is actually the 3 just because of the highest RSI reading here, and meaning that there is a 5th that is going to be the extended one. And if that is the case, we could argue that this is the 4th, and then we are building 1, 2 and off to the moon. Here are some let's see, 014. Yeah, this is again one of the typical targets, 1 to 1, 1618, but I don't think we should look at that here. I feel like this is more relevant. So this is the extension from 0 to 3 to 4, expecting wave 4 to be done. And let's just do some assuming here that this is the wave 1 end, and typically we retrace to the 618 right here. Well, looks like none of the well, 1-to-1 extension is the closest one to 2.236 is one of the most common ones if there's no further extensions on the 5th wave. So this would be then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be here, and this should be the intermediate, and this would bring out the primary 5, cycle 3, and then cycle 4 and 5. So those are the targets. If we want to have moon boy count, then look at this, $10 harmony. Yep, that is a moon boy count for sure. Let's check out the gains. Yeah, this is the 10,000% gain. I'm not sure if anyone can expect that, to be honest. But anyway, those are the 2 counts I have prepared for you for now. So I thank you for watching, and let's see how this plays out. See you guys on the next one.